Hey everyone, welcome back to Supercar. Today, we're diving deep into the highly anticipated Dacia Bigster. The internet is buzzing with excitement, praising its size, features, and that unbelievably low price tag. But what if everyone is wrong? What if, beneath this facade of affordability and practicality, lies a darker side to the Bigster? Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the rhinoceros on the road, the Bigster's design. Dacia calls it bold, and yeah, it definitely makes a statement. But is it a good statement? The front end, with its massive grille and those aggressive headlights, looks like it wants to devour smaller vehicles. Now, I'm all for a commanding presence, but this just seems excessive, and don't even get me started on those tiny windows. Trying to parallel park this thing in a crowded city is going to feel like navigating a tank through a maze. Maneuvering this behemoth through tight city streets or squeezing into compact parking spaces is going to be a constant headache. Then there are the sharp angles. Those sharp corners are just accidents waiting to happen, especially with kids running around. Dacia seems to have played it incredibly safe back here, opting for a boxy, almost generic design. Alright, so the exterior might be a bit polarizing, but surely the interior is where the Bigster redeems itself, right? Well, not so fast. Yes, the Bigster boasts a spacious cabin, but step inside, and you'll be greeted by a sea of hard plastics and a distinct lack of inspiration. The materials used feel cheap to the touch, and the overall design seems to lack the creativity and flair that many of its competitors offer. It's functional, I'll give it that, but it lacks the refinement and attention to detail found in its competitors. The layout is straightforward, but there's nothing that really stands out or makes you say, wow, this is impressive. While they've attempted to spruce things up with some textured surfaces and contrasting stitching, the overall feel is undeniably cheap. These small touches are not enough to elevate the interior to a level that feels premium or even mid-range. And what's with the infotainment system? Early reviews have been less than stellar, with reports of laggy responses and a clunky interface. In an age where technology is a key selling point, this is a significant drawback. In today's tech-savvy world, a responsive and intuitive infotainment system is a must, and unfortunately, the Bigster seems to fall short in this department. Wireless charging? Nope. This omission is particularly glaring given that many of its rivals offer this feature as standard. A fully digital instrument cluster? Not a chance. Instead, you're left with analog instruments that feel outdated in a market that's rapidly moving towards digital displays. The interior of the Bigster feels like a missed opportunity. A chance to offer a truly compelling package that combines practicality with a touch of style. Unfortunately, it seems to fall short on both fronts. Sadly, it seems Dacia has chosen to prioritize price above all else. While this might make the Bigster more affordable, it also means that it sacrifices many of the features and quality touches that could have made it a standout choice in its segment. Alright, let's talk about what's powering this beast, or should I say, what's attempting to power this beast. The Dacia Bigster, with its rugged looks and bold design, promises a lot on the outside, but what about under the hood? Pop the hood and you'll find a surprisingly limited range of engine options, none of which are particularly inspiring. It's almost as if Dacia focused all their energy on the exterior and forgot about the heart of the vehicle. Dacia is offering a few small displacement gasoline engines, and while they might be fuel efficient on paper, don't expect to win any drag races. These engines are more about getting you from point A to point B without breaking the bank on fuel costs. And if you're hoping for a hybrid or electric option, prepare to be disappointed. In an era where electrification is becoming the norm, Dacia seems to be lagging behind. Dacia has made it clear that electrification is not a priority for the Bigster, at least not in its initial release. This decision might alienate potential buyers who are looking for more eco-friendly options. Early reports suggest that highway passing can be a struggle, and the CVT transmission, while smooth in city driving, tends to drone at higher speeds. This could be a deal-breaker for those who frequently drive on highways. It's not what you'd call an engaging or exciting driving experience. The lack of power and the droning CVT can make long drives feel monotonous and tiresome. It's a shame because a more powerful engine option or even a hybrid variant could have elevated the Bigster from a budget-friendly option to a true contender in its segment. With a bit more under the hood, the Bigster could have been a game-changer. Okay, let's talk about the hidden fees in the fine print. These are the charges that often catch buyers off guard, turning what seemed like a great deal into a financial burden. Dacia might lure you in with a temptingly low starting price, but don't be fooled by the initial sticker shock. That low price tag is just the beginning of your financial journey. Once you start digging deeper, you'll uncover a plethora of hidden costs and optional extras that can quickly inflate the overall price. These can include everything from upgraded upholstery to advanced safety features. The base model Bigster is, well, incredibly basic. It comes with the bare minimum, which might be fine for some, but most buyers will want more. Want features that are considered standard on most modern vehicles, like a larger infotainment screen, a rear-view camera, or even basic safety features? These are not included in the base price. Be prepared to shell out extra cash for those optional extras. Each additional feature adds to the overall cost, making that initial low price a distant memory. And then there are the taxes. These can vary widely depending on your location, and can significantly impact the total cost of ownership. Depending on where you live, the Bigster's engine size could land you in a higher tax bracket, adding a hefty sum to your annual expenses. This is an often overlooked cost that can catch new owners by surprise. And let's not forget about maintenance costs. Regular upkeep is essential to keep your vehicle running smoothly, but it can be pricey. While Dacia vehicles have a reputation for being relatively reliable, parts and labor can still be expensive. Routine maintenance and unexpected repairs can add up quickly. The Bigster's low starting price might be tempting, but it's crucial to factor in these hidden costs before signing on the dotted line. Make sure you're fully aware of what you're getting into financially. Alright, so we've spent the last few minutes dissecting the Dacia Bigster, exposing its flaws and questioning its value proposition. Despite its shortcomings, the Bigster does offer some redeeming qualities. Its large size and spacious interior make it a practical choice for families or anyone who frequently hauls cargo. And let's not forget that incredibly low starting price, which, even with the hidden costs, still makes it one of the most affordable SUVs on the market. If you're on a tight budget and prioritize practicality above all else, the Bigster might be worth considering. Just be prepared to compromise on some features, performance, and overall refinement. Weigh the pros and cons, consider your needs and priorities, and decide if the Bigster's value proposition aligns with your expectations. So, what do you think? Is the Dacia Bigster a budget-friendly hero or a cleverly disguised compromise? Have we uncovered deal breakers that shatter the illusion of affordability, or are the Bigster's flaws easily forgiven in the face of its low price tag? This is where you come in. Head down to the comments section and let me know your thoughts. Are you still considering the Bigster after our deep dive, or have we steered you away from Dacia's latest offering? Be honest, be vocal, and let's spark a conversation about the true cost of affordability. Thanks for joining me on this roller coaster ride through the highs and lows of the Dacia Bigster. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of questionable car choices, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future automotive adventures. We've got plenty more car confessions, myth-busting, and brutally honest reviews coming your way. See you in the comments.